Welcome to the Alenia Arena here in Finland. We're here for match of the week in the CV Champions League Women as Hämeenlinna hosts Eczacıbaşı in Pool B of the fourth round of the competition. Well, you can only see the silhouettes of the two sides at the moment as they prepare to take to the court here in a historic match, the first ever time that sides from these countries have met in the competition. They meet tonight. There's already been one game in the second round of matches as Yekaterinburg overcame Kazan in a thriller by 3-2. So this is how the pool looks in the early stages. Still plenty of matches to go the other side of Christmas and into New Year. This is the last match of 2018 for both of these sides. Hämeenlinna beaten in their first game. Eczacıbaşı looking to make it 2 wins out of 2. Snowy conditions outside, sub-zero temperatures, but everyone in the warm of this hall. Just over 1,000 they reckon in for this one here tonight. This is the Eczacıbaşı squad that are here, all fit, healthy and raring to go, according to the coach. Has made a couple of changes to his side here tonight, which we'll go through very shortly. But the summer signing of Kim Young-koon raising most eyebrows. Her, Boskovic and Larsen pretty formidable in attack. As for Hämeenlinna, well, they won the Finnish League last year, got themselves a place in the Champions League for the very first time. But just look at some of those ages. Plenty in their teens. And the oldest player there at the age of 26, Katya Kalchenko, parachuted in after a number of injuries to some of the starting six. Well, everyone here hoping for a good result tonight. But it won't be easy. And the two men in charge of it are being introduced to the crowd now. The two referees from France and Latvia, respectively. Olivier Guillet on the left-hand side. And a man who's had a shorter journey, Salvia Curtis from Latvia. So it's just about time to be introduced to the two sides. We're around 100 kilometres north of the capital Helsinki here. First ever meeting between these sides. It's going to be a short presentation before we get underway here.
Ville Kalliomäki on tehnyt pitkää työtä nettopallon hyväksi yli 25 vuotta. Hän on ansainnut liiton kultaisen ansiomerkin. Näillä lyhyillä sanoilla aikataulun vuoksi kiitämme Villeä Keijon kanssa ja toivotamme vielä monia vuosia tämän rakkaan harrastuksen parissa.
So we will be introduced to the two starting sixes now. Hämeenlinna won the Finnish Championship last year, but changed most of their squad in the summer months. Didn't have a dodgy run of form back in October and November, but they've picked up again now. Have won their last 4 league games following their defeat away to Kazan in the Champions League. First off, though, Eczacıbaşı. We've got a big win in the Turkish Championship against Vakifbank at the weekend. 3-1 they won. 2 changes made by the coach tonight. Starting, though, number 3, Tijana Boskovic. 4 coming into the side, Beyza Arıcı. Number 9, Bushra Kılıçı. 10 is Jordan Larsen, the captain. Ezgi Dilik is number 11. She comes in as the new setter. And Kim Young-koon is number 18. So the two changes see Lauren Gibbermeyer and Gamza Alikaya drop out of the side. They got 9 points between them in the first game. Rucic coming in as well as Dilic. And the starting libero for them, Simge Akos. And now we meet the home side, coached by Matteo Pentasulia. Mara Green is their number 1. 5 is Suvi Kokonut. Number 11 from France, Pauline Martin. Ronja Haikimi is number 13. 14 is Kyla Principato of the United States of America. And wearing number 16 for them tonight, Katya Kalchenko of Ukraine. Party atmosphere here tonight before things get going. Hopefully they'll turn the lights on in a few seconds so we can all see what's going on. Eczacıbaşı, the strong favourites for this game, no doubt about that. Stars all over the court. But the hosts won't make it easy for them, you can bet that. Speaking to the coach before Pentasulia, he knows what a tough group they're in, but they have their own goals and objectives. They're not expecting to qualify for the next round. Very much a learning experience for plenty of these players. Jordan Larson there. The American outside spiker. 11 points for her in the first game. She'll be looking to add to her tally here tonight. The first serve will be for the hosts, and it'll be taken by Ronja Haikimi, the older sister of Rusa. Number 3, the libero. And we are underway. Boskovic hitting that one. Sets up for Larson on the other side. And Eczacıbaşı get themselves their first point. Eczacıbaşı in their 16th Champions League season. Only can with 18, and city rivals Vakifbank can better that. Haminlina trying to put a move together, but Eczacıbaşı with another chance. Larson hits it there off the top of the net. And the away side double their advantage. Goes again, it's 3 for Eczacıbaşı. There were some quick changes in the summer for Haminlina. They were expecting to be playing in the CV Cup this year, but due to a change in the rankings, the Federation of Finland gave themselves a group stage place, and as champions of the Finnish league, it was Haminlina who were granted it. But they've started terribly here, 4 down already, without reply. That's number 5. I mean, Linden have got to be careful this doesn't become a rout early on. Matteo Pentasulia calls a timeout with his side 5 down here inside the first set. So Jordan Larson restarts us, and it begins with an ace. Larson has been quite a loyal player since leaving her native America. She's only been with a few clubs. Joined Ekzarcibashi in 2014 from Dinamo Kazan. And that's 7 already for the winners of this competition back in 2015. 28 times Turkish league winners as well. Hameen Lina won the domestic league here plenty of times. But they are up against a formidable opponent here. And they trail 8 points to 0. Larson again, ready. Set over there by Martin. First test for the Ekzarcibashi Libero, but it's poked down by Kim. As they move on to 9. It's one of the more comprehensive and consistent starts that we've seen in the Champions League so far this season. Smgerkos, the libero, getting down to that one. It was hit there by Boskovic, who will get it back again. Far side for Kim. The power too much there for the Hameen Lina number 5, Suvi Kokkonen. Just 18 years old. They are 10-0 down here, Hameen Lina. And another timeout called.
Just to try to be a bit more aggressive. They are closer in the net. They are 1 year and 1 year. Okay, then use the pass slide. We try to go with the front now.
Matteo Pentasuglia there, hails from Sardinia originally, replaced Luca Chiappini. After 3 years in charge as head coach back in July, he was previously the assistant last season. There's a long association with Finnish volleyball, having been an assistant coach and scout with the Finnish youth team since early 2017. Actually has a bit of a statistical background, working with data volley. This one's set for Kim. Kept alive there by Dilic. Boskovic hits it. Ekzarcibashi with another chance as it goes back onto their side. Boskovic again. And under the net it goes. They are running away with it in the early stages. People expected an away win, but maybe not what we've seen so far. The Finnish minnows being taught a volleyball lesson in these opening few minutes. Larson hits that one and converts point number 12. They just cannot get near them at the moment. Larson serve again. Martin, the setter. Larson, far side for Kim. Lovely, delicate touch there. Judged that perfectly. Take it over the 2 blockers on her side. Larson serving all the way. Principato hitting that one. And it comes back again. Big night for her, playing 2 established American internationals on the other side of the net. In Larson and Gibbermeyer, should she come on off the bench. Tell you what, whatever happens when Hameen Lina do get their first points, a big cheer, and there it comes. And they needed that just to get off the mark, to bring some smiles back onto their faces. down the line it goes. And you can see just what it means to them. They needed that, all right. And that's 14-1. There was a challenge on it, seemingly. Communication between the two officials now. Just waiting for the replay to appear on the big screen here. The French referee waiting, and the ball was in. So confirmation that Harmeen Linna do get their point. Not even close to being out in the end. It's never going to be easy for a team like Harmeen Linna when you lose two middle blockers and a setter as well. Yasmin Madsen and Evelina Smålander out of action. And with one comes two for Harmeen Linna. Hit through there by Kokkonen. A big fan of volleyball, so much so she has a love heart-shaped volleyball tattooed on her shoulder. Kim restoring some order there. 15-2. Player Kim, known by everyone. Very rarely shows her emotions, though. Don't see her smiling too much, but she'll be happy enough inside. Bushra Kulucic with this serve. She's been with Eczacıbaşı her whole career. That's another point here for the daughters of Ataturk. (16-2). One there by Kokkonen trying to force it over, but the block in the way. This is going to be one of the quickest sets in Champions League history, I'd imagine. Just 13 minutes in. And it goes off the block, and Harmeen Linna with another valuable point. Kokkonen hitting it first time, and the two going together there, Boskovic and Urucic. Pauline Martin. Another point for the Finnish side, who are enjoying themselves on court now. halls. This one a little quieter. Not too much for the locals to shout about just yet. So Sebastian Hugo to keep that one alive. It will go back over though. Short there for Kokkonen, who fires it through. And they're starting to find some gaps now. Matteo Pentasulia's side. Kokkonen undoubtedly their star so far, and she gets that point as well. Mara Green, the American in this Hämeenlinna side. She's one of the older players at the age of 24. She was playing for the Finnish side Polki Kuusamo last season, playing in the Challenge Cup, a couple of tiers up this time around. The serve too long. So coming up now from Peisa Aruchi. Former Vakifbank player. Reversed there by Dilik. Hämeenlinna have to put this one over. It's going to drop out of play. A bit too long from the libero Julia Porsanga. Aruchi again. That one was hit over by Haikniemi. And Larsson with the cross-court kill there. It was pretty much unstoppable as they surge ahead to victory in this first set. Was placed down nicely there by Kalchenko. Sasamasi just need 2 more points here. There is going to be a challenge. They're all bouncing down on the line, as we can see here. Quite clearly on the line again. The ball was in. It's too long there from Principato, who wears the glasses due to an eye condition. Point for Hämeenlinna, who are going to move into double figures, and I'm not sure too many inside this hall would have expected that, the way things started. They were 14-0 down, have recovered to add some respectability to the scoreline. This serve coming here from Haikniemi. Boskovic lets that go. Saksibasi move on to set point. Jordan Larsson will be serving here from the baseline. One fired down there by Kalchenko, who used to play in Turkey, in Ankara, in the capital. She will serve here. Straight into Larsson. And Kim will put it over, and that's the first set confirmed for the Turkish side. They prevailed 25 points to 11. But credit Hämeenlinna, who really could have crumbled and gone right down. The Turkish side, though, victorious in the end as they go 25-11 up in this first set. Favourites for the match, and they've started in the fashion that many expected. Hämeenlinna hanging on in there, but ultimately didn't have the quality. Confirmation of that first set win. The second set coming up for you in a few minutes' time.